If you feel weak when you speak, you don't need a new grammar book. You need a new strategy. Smart people are not smart because of their vocabulary. They are smart because of their calmness and clarity. They don't talk fast. They talk right. They don't use weak filler words. They use confident silence. I will show you how to trade your nervousness for control, turning your simple English into powerful speech that demands respect. Welcome, everyone. I'm truly glad you are here. Have you ever had that frustrating feeling? You know the words. Maybe your grammar is good or at least okay. You are speaking English. But still, when you talk, people don't seem to take you seriously. Something just feels weak. It doesn't leave a strong impression. It doesn't make people say, wow, that person sounds smart. And inside, you know it's true. You walk away from conversations, maybe meetings, thinking, I could have said that better. Why did I sound so nervous? Why does my English feel weak, even when I know exactly what I want to say? If that sounds like you, you are absolutely not alone. Millions of people around the world speak English every day, but still feel invisible. They feel small in meetings. They feel embarrassed in conversations. They feel like the power is missing. And today we are going to fix that. This video is not about speaking perfect English. Forget perfect grammar. This video is about something much more powerful. Speaking better and sounding smarter, because sounding smart doesn't mean using big, difficult words. It means clarity. It means confidence. It means control. When you speak more effectively, people stop and listen. When you speak more effectively, people respect you. And when you talk better, even if you use simple English, you automatically sound smarter. That is exactly what you will learn here, step by step. Every part of this video will clearly show you what you're doing wrong, what you should do instead, and how to practice it daily in clear, practical ways. Even if you feel like a complete beginner, don't worry. This is the easiest, most useful, and most honest guide you will ever watch about sounding smart in English. So listen carefully. Pause and practice with me. Watch until the very end. If you find this helpful, please subscribe to our channel for more English videos that actually make a difference in your life. Now let's begin with part 1. Part 1, stop sounding weak. Start sounding strong. Let's start with one powerful truth. Most people sound weak when they speak English, not because their English is wrong, but because their delivery is bad. Their English is flat. Their voices are shaky. Their sentences are too long. They speak too fast or too softly. They use weak filler words like like, and, you know. The core problem is simple. They are not in control of their voice, their tone, or their message. And that is the #1 reason people don't sound smart, even if they know many words, even if they know perfect grammar. Imagine two people saying the exact same sentence. I don't think that's the right way. Person A says it with a calm, slow, confident voice, pausing slightly. Person B says it fast, nervously, in a high, weak voice. Which one sounds smarter? Of course, person A. Person B may know the words, but without strong delivery, the message loses all its power. If you think speaking fast, speaking in a loud voice, speaking at the end level shows confidence, then it is a no. This is where most people make mistakes. They only focus on learning more words from a book, but they never train how they sound. The truth is, people don't just listen to your words. They feel your energy. That energy, your voice, your tone, your pace, your pauses, that is what makes you sound smart. Let's look at the 3 biggest delivery mistakes. Mistake 1, stop rushing, start commanding. When you speak fast, you sound nervous and hurried. You don't give the listener time to understand your words. Smart people do the opposite. They speak slowly and calmly. They know that speed impresses no one. Clarity changes everything. They use pauses. That pause shows control. They give time to the listener to think and understand the words. If you talk too fast, you might finish your sentence quickly, but you lose the one person who matters most, the listener. It's a sign that the speaker is nervous, Speaking clearly is a sign that the message is worth hearing. Mistake 2. Drop the fillers, gain the authority. This is a common mistake for many speakers. You use too many little words like like, or you know when you speak. These are called filler words. When you use them too often, they instantly kill your confidence. They signal to the listener that you are nervous or unsure about what you are going to say next. You might think you need to speak constantly to fill every moment of silence, but that is wrong. The truth is, people don't mind silence. When you stop using fillers and just pause instead, that silence shows you are taking a moment to think carefully. That pause makes you sound much more controlled and smarter than rushing and filling the air with weak sounds. A truly smart person can say just 5 words, and it feels powerful. Remember, silence is always smarter than a filler word. You need to choose clear speech over constant noise. Mistake 3. Break up the messy sentences. This is a huge problem that makes many speakers sound less intelligent, using sentences that are too long and messy. Many people try to speak long, complicated sentences because they think it makes them sound smart or fluent. But the exact opposite happens. They add too many ideas, too many extra words, like in maybe, so, and too many connecting phrases, and then because in so that. For example, compare these 2 ways of saying the same thing. Messy version. So I was thinking that maybe if we can like to go there, then I will also try to, and it will be okay. This sounds confused and out of control. Smart version. Let's go there. I will try it. This is clear and powerful. When your sentences are too long, you get lost and the listener gets lost too. Long sentences show that your thoughts are unclear. It doesn't give any clear idea or message. The simple fix is to train yourself to use short, clean sentences. This is a sign of a focused mind. Short sentences show more power. You lose fewer words, you sound less nervous, and your message lands with much stronger impact. The listener will be able to understand the words. No extra words, no extra phrases, and no mess. Less words, more impact. Talking better doesn't mean talking more. It means talking with intention, understanding, and goal. Every pause should create attention. Every word should carry weight. Now you might be thinking, okay, I get it, but what should I do? You have to fix your delivery. Fix your words. Do not speak anymore. Speak less but purposefully. The smart people don't talk much. They talk smart, and that is the main idea of the whole video. But what should I actually do to change this? Let's begin. Action 1. Use slow speech to gain control. Right now, say 1 sentence out loud. Now repeat it, but slower. Add a short pause in the middle. Put power on the last word. Weak. I'm not sure that's a good idea. Smart, slow version. I'm not sure. Pause. That's a good idea. It feels controlled, thoughtful, and smart. Practice this with every sentence. Action 2. Delete the weak words. Try filler-free talking. Start small. Choose just 1 filler word, like The next time you feel like saying it, just pause instead. Silence is smarter than fillers. It will feel uncomfortable at first, but that's okay. You are building a new muscle. Action 3. Short sentences. Always add max impact. Train yourself to use short and clear sentences every time you speak. Weak. I was thinking maybe we can go out if you want. And we can decide later. Smart. We can go out. Let's decide later. Clarity equals intelligence. Your goal is not to sound like a native speaker. Your goal is to sound like someone who has control, because that's what smart sounds like. It doesn't mean speak fast and furious. Smart means speaking calmly, confidently, and delivering a clear message. If you want to be smart, practice now. Try to speak by following the 3 actions. It will train your mind. It will train your tongue. Skip the fillers. Speak slowly. Speak calmly. Use short sentences. Here I design a daily practice schedule for you. Pick 1 topic, e.g., my morning routine. Set a timer for 5 minutes. Try to talk. Do not waste time. Start speaking. Use only short, clear, slow sentences. Speak clearly. Avoid fillers like for the first week. Practice it. The more practice, the more perfect you will be. Use your phone. Record yourself. Am I speaking too fast? Are my sentences clear? Am I using short, powerful sentences? Do I sound confident or nervous? Did I use a filler word like Make this a daily habit. When your voice lacks power, remember, the problem isn't the dictionary, it's the delivery. Just like going to the gym, you can build that vocal strength. Consistency is the key to mastering your sound. Part 2. Short sentences, smart thinking. Many people have a huge misunderstanding. They think to sound smart in English, they need to use long, confusing sentences. They believe the only goal is to use complex words or learn several new difficult words every single day to seem intelligent. But I'm here to tell you, that belief is completely wrong. In the real world, especially when you want to sound powerful and confident, the truth is exactly the opposite. Smart communication isn't about being complicated. It's about being simple. The most intelligent people speak clearly and directly. You don't need to confuse your listener. You just need to be understood. Let's aim for simple power. Smart people speak in short, clear, and sharp sentences with a purpose. Your goal must be, say more with fewer words. When you use long sentences with too many ideas, you confuse the listener. You feel like you're explaining, but you're actually losing control. The longer the sentence, the more likely you are to use fillers, forget your point, and lose the listener's attention. There will be no hook, no engagement, no power. But when you speak short, clean sentences, you sound more confident, more serious, and more intelligent. Even with basic English, short sentences make your words powerful. Example: explaining your weekend in short. I called it the smart version, long week version. So basically, I was kind of just relaxing at home. And then I thought maybe I should go out. But then it started raining and I didn't really feel like it anymore. So I just stayed back and watched some movie or something. Short, smart version. I relaxed at home. I planned to go out. It rained. I stayed in. So I watched a movie. The second, shorter version isn't just better. It's proof that your thinking is sharp. When you speak with clear, short sentences, your message lands like an arrow hitting the target. It's direct, it's smart, and it's incredibly easy for the listener to follow. Most importantly, it shows you are fully in control of your words, and that confidence makes you sound intelligent without needing complicated language. You might wonder why short sentences are so powerful. Well, it's simple. Short sentences show that your mind is clear. If you can share a big idea in just one or two small sentences, it proves you've already thought it through. That makes you sound instantly smart. Long, rambling sentences, on the other hand, usually come from confused thoughts. This makes you sound unsure. Another huge benefit is that short sentences give you total control. They let you take a calm breath. You can pause and think about your next point while you speak. This calmness makes you sound confident, not nervous. Finally, people have very little time to focus. Short sentences keep your listener hooked. Their brain stays engaged with every single word you say. When people pay attention to you, they naturally start to respect and value your message more. Ready to sound smarter? You ask the perfect question, what should I do? That shows you're ready to move from just thinking about change to actually making it happen. Many people stay stuck because they keep learning new words, but never change how they speak. But you won't make that mistake. I want you to take a deep breath and stay calm. You don't have to figure everything out at once. I'm here to tell you step by step exactly what to practice. We aren't just reading tips here. We are creating new action steps that will rewire your voice for power and clarity. If you commit to these actions, if you focus your energy on this daily training, you will absolutely become that smart, confident speaker you want to be. This isn't a secret. It's just consistent work, and we start right now. Action 1. Think in one idea at a time. Before you speak, pause for half a second and ask, what is the one idea I want to say? Now say that idea in one sentence. Examples, 5 to 6 words. I don't agree. That's a good suggestion. Let's take a break. I'm not ready right now. This is how you get that controlled, smart sound. To master it, you must practice this exactly 5 times every single day. Consistency is your fastest way to sounding better. Action 2. Break long thoughts into small parts. Instead of saying your whole morning routine in one breath, break it up. Weak thought. I wake up at 6 calm and then I brush my teeth and I go for a walk. And then I make some tea and check my phone and then start my work. Smart thought. I wake up at 6, I brush my teeth. I go for a walk. I make tea. I check my phone. I begin work. Use your phone. Record yourself. Notice again. Am I speaking too fast? Are my sentences clear? Am I using short, powerful sentences? Do I sound confident or nervous? You will notice immediately. The second version is better, clearer, more powerful, and sounds confident. It is all about rhythm and flow. When your words connect with that steady beat, it sounds professional. That clear rhythm is exactly what makes you sound like a smart speaker. Action 3. Write and repeat short sentences. Daily. Write down 5 strong sentences every day about a topic, like future plans. Example, I finish school next year. I will start my business. I need more capital. I will work hard. Success is my goal. Do this every single day. Don't stop. Repetition is what creates muscle memory for your voice and your brain. The more you practice, the faster this becomes a permanent habit of speaking better. You'll stop thinking about it, and you'll just sound smart naturally. Remember this above all, the key is to speak with purpose, not just to fill silence. Don't be afraid of the quiet spaces. Silence is always smarter than unnecessary words. Never ever feel ashamed of using simple English. In fact, simple is usually better. You need to stop trying to impress people with complicated vocabulary and start focusing on what truly matters. Is your message clear? Is it meaningful? Is your delivery controlled and calm? If you can answer yes to those 3 questions, then your speech is absolutely smart. Simplicity is not a weakness. Simplicity is the highest form of maturity and clarity in communication. One short, powerful sentence is better than 20 nervous ones. Simplicity is not weakness. Simplicity is maturity. It is okay to use simple and easy sentences. The important thing is the way of delivery. To sound smarter, upgrade your basic vocabulary. In this part, we are going to learn how to replace weak, common words with strong, clear words without sounding fake. This is not about using difficult words. This is about using better words. Words that are clear, respectful, confident, and professional, but still easy to understand. Speaking smarter is not showing off. It is about speaking in a way people can trust you, respect you, understand you, and feel calm whenever they hear you. Every time you speak, the words you choose are building your image. Let's imagine there are 2 people, both saying the same idea, but the difference is in the selection of words. Example, person A. This thing is very good. Person B. This idea is excellent. Which one sounds smarter? The answer is option B. Why? Because the word thing is common, easy, unclear, and very basic, but the word idea is specific. Excellent words are sharp and confident. It sounds smarter because they use better vocabulary. This is called smart vocabulary swapping, replacing weak words with stronger, clearer options. Once you learn this trick, your English will be completely changed. You sound really professional, ready for global conversation. Most English learners use words like very good, very bad, that thing, this stuff, nice person, okay work, very big, very tired, super easy, so interesting. These words are not wrong, but they are weak, basic, and overused. They don't show your clarity or intelligence. Now imagine the swap of words. If the base words are replaced with specific, unique and intelligent words, then it will improve your English. Let's instantly upgrade your speaking power. Here are 12 examples, with explanation and practice tips. That's an excellent idea. Let's break down those weak phrases and replace them with smart swaps that instantly make your English sound more polished and powerful. This practice is not about using hard words. It's about choosing the clearest, strongest word to show your intelligence and confidence. 1 instead of weak. Say very good, excellent, or outstanding. Why it's better, the phrase very good is too soft and too common. Excellent or outstanding feels clear and powerful, conveying professionalism and high quality. For example, instead of saying, "That was very good work," you say, "That was excellent work." Instead of weak, say very bad, terrible, or unacceptable. Why it's better, very bad sounds weak or childish. Using terrible conveys strong emotion simply. Using unacceptable is strong, clear, and professional. For example, instead of "the result was very bad," try "the result was terrible," or "this behavior is unacceptable." Instead of weak, say that thing. Object, issue, topic, or idea. Why it's better. Thing is too vague and unclear. Smart speakers use specific words to show they know exactly what they are talking about. When you say idea or issue, you instantly show clarity of thought. For example, instead of "I don't like that thing," say "I don't like that idea." Instead of weak, say nice, pleasant, polite, kind, or respectful. Why it's better. Nice is too general and doesn't truly describe the quality. Use words that are more specific. When you say someone is kind or respectful, you give a real, strong compliment. For example, instead of "he's a nice guy," say "he's a polite and respectful person." Instead of weak, say very big, huge, massive, or enormous. Why it's better. Replacing 2 weak words with 1 strong word is always smarter. Massive or huge shows a serious scale or opportunity instantly. For example, instead of "this is a very big opportunity," say "this is a huge opportunity." Instead of weak, say very tired, exhausted. Why it's better. Exhausted is 1 sharp, strong word that covers the meaning of 2 weak words. It sounds clear and expressive. For example, instead of "I'm very tired after work," say "I'm exhausted after work." 7 instead of weak, say very hard, challenging, difficult, or tough. Why it's better. Challenging sounds professional and positive, suggesting you can handle the work. It's much stronger than very hard. For example, instead of "this project is very hard," try "this project is challenging," and is instead of weak. Say very easy, simple, effortless, or straightforward. Why it's better. Straightforward shows clarity of process and makes you sound professional. For example, instead of "the process is very easy," say "the process is straightforward." Instead of weak, say very important, crucial, essential, or vital. Why it's better. Crucial shows the seriousness and necessity of the topic instantly. This elevates your message. For example, instead of "this meeting is very important," say "this meeting is crucial for our success." Says instead of weak, and say very clean, spotless. Why it's better. Spotless is a precise, powerful adjective. It's more descriptive and professional than the basic very clean. For example, instead of "the kitchen is very clean," say "the kitchen is spotless." And instead of weak, say very clear, crystal clear. Why it's better. Adding crystal instantly adds strength and certainty to your statement. For example, instead of "your instructions were very clear," say "your instructions were crystal clear." Or instead of weak, say very happy, delighted, or thrilled. Why it's better. Delighted is a mature, strong word that expresses joy without sounding overly simple. For example, instead of "I'm very happy about the news," say "I'm delighted with the news." To master these vocabulary swaps and sound smarter instantly, use this simple system. Create a smart vocabulary journal. Every time you hear yourself saying a weak phrase like very plus basic word, write it down. Then find a better, stronger word. Review this list nightly. Speak 1 sentence daily. Every morning record yourself saying 1 sentence using a smart word. Example, this decision is crucial for our future. Read high-quality content, spend 5 minutes a day reading good articles. Pay attention to how professional writers replace very, and use clear, precise words. Bring those words into your speech. Remember, smart words are easy to understand, specific and precise. They are not overly formal. Complicated words, like utilize instead of use, make you sound like you are trying too hard. Stick to words that improve clarity, not words that make you sound artificial. Part 4. Control your tone, speed, and energy. Speak with authority, not anxiety. Even if your grammar is correct and your vocabulary is strong, if your tone is weak, your speed is too fast, or your energy is uncontrolled, you will still sound weak. This part is about mastering the secret weapon of every smart speaker: tone, speed, and energy. In this part, we need no grammar book teacher, no university degree of vocabulary. It will shine your skills of using and mastering the smart words, phrases, and sentences. Speak less but smart. Gain more before moving forward. Let's define each term in simple terms. Tone, how you sound. Tone shows the quality of your voice, your emotion, attitude, and seriousness. The tone is incredibly powerful. Flat tone, I understand him, sounds bored or unsure. Confident tone, I understand him, sounds calm and in control. Train 3 types of tones. Neutral to calm tone. Use this for meetings, interviews, and serious discussion. Medium volume, steady speed, calm emotion. Friendly, warm tone. Use this for daily conversation and relationships. Soft to medium volume, warm emotion. Authoritative tone. Use this when giving ideas or respectfully disagreeing. Firm volume, slightly slower speed, controlled confidence. Practice. Take one sentence, I understand your point. Record yourself saying it in a nervous tone, then a calm tone, then a serious tone. Ask yourself which one is professional. Toe speed, how fast you talk. If you speak too fast, you sound nervous. If you speak too slow, people lose interest. Action. Read a paragraph aloud slowly every day. Add a pause after each sentence, then read it at a medium, balanced speed. Record and compare. The balanced speed will always sound more confident. Energy, emotional presence. Energy is the emotional force you bring into your words. Low energy sounds tired. Wild energy sounds immature. Smart energy is focused, calm, and present. Use pause power. Add a half-second pause before an important idea or after a key point. This pause adds power. It shows you are thinking. It makes people wait for your words, and that creates authority. It shows that you want people to understand it. Example, nervous version, fast speed, weak tone. Yeah, so I think maybe it's not really working because it just feels like the thing isn't effective. Smart version, medium speed, calm tone. I feel this strategy isn't effective. Let's explore other options. Mastering tone, speed, and energy is the foundation of sounding smarter. Part 5. Your smart brain needs a smart mouth. Practice together. Let's be honest. You understand English when you read. You know the words, but when it's time to speak, suddenly your brain goes silent. You translate. You hesitate. You say something weak. Why? Because you are training your brain, input, and your mouth, output separately. Learning English is like cooking. If you only read recipes, input, but never touch the kitchen, output, you will panic when it's time to cook. To sound smart, you must train your speech muscle for real-time thinking and speaking. Think in ideas, not words. Stop thinking, what is the grammar for this? Start thinking, what is the simple idea I want to say? Example, if you want to say you're late, don't think, what is the perfect sentence? Just think, idea, I'm arriving late. Then say, I'll be a little late. Simple and smart. Speak instantly. Train reaction time. Hesitation makes you sound weak. Train your speed exercise. Choose 10 topics. Food, work, family, mood, goals. Set a timer for 1 minute. Look at one topic, e.g., food. Immediately say one short, clear sentence about it. Example, I like simple meals. I enjoy cooking at night. This builds rhythm. Say it in 3 ways. This builds flexibility. Think of one sentence, then say it in 2 more ways with the same meaning. Example, idea, I'm tired. Way 1, I need some rest. Way 2, I feel exhausted. Way 3, this made my day very long. Practice with tone and speed. After saying a sentence, repeat it with a different tone, calm, serious, and speed. This builds vocal intelligence and control. Speaking smart English is not a gift. It's a result of training your brain and mouth together. If you only read and memorize, you will always struggle. But if you take 10 minutes a day to think in small ideas and speak them out loud with control, you will build the confidence every smart speaker has. Smart English is not about sounding like a native. It's about sounding focused, thoughtful, and confident. And now you know how to train that step by step. You don't need to speak perfect English. You need to speak English that reflects who you are. Simple, clear, confident, focused. Thank you for listening. If this video helped you, please subscribe to our channel. We make English content that is useful, practical, and deeply real. Watch this video again tomorrow. Pause, practice, repeat. Because when you talk better, you sound smarter. And when you sound smarter, everything changes.